Welcome to one of Malta's best little secrets. No, not a hidden beach, but this ferry ride between Valletta and Sliema. It's fast, cheap, scenic, and surprisingly underrated. In just minutes, you can swap the historic charm of Valletta for Sliema's chill waterfront vibe, or do it the other way around. We're about to board the catamaran and show you exactly how it works, where to catch it, and why this isn't just transport. It's a mini cruise with killer views. Leaving Valletta and heading to Sliema, here's the fastest and arguably most scenic way to do it. We're taking the ferry. But first, how do you find the terminal? The Valletta to Sliema ferry does not leave from below the Upper Baraka Gardens. That's for the three cities. For Sliema, you want to head down toward Marsancet Harbor, not the Grand Harbor. The easiest way? From Valletta's city center and St. George's main square, walk to Archbishop Street and continue heading to the waterfront. Then, turn left and look for the underpass that leads beneath the busy main road. It's a pedestrian tunnel that avoids the long loop down. Once you're through, follow the signs or just continue downhill toward the waterfront. You'll spot the ferry terminal with its distinct white awning and the Valletta Ferry Services branding. You're looking for a passenger-only catamaran, sleek, white, and running daily. The crossing takes just 5 to 7 minutes, and services are usually every 30 minutes, with later departures in summer and weekends. Ticket prices are budget-friendly. If you're returning later in the evening, check the schedule online, especially for Sundays or holidays. The latest schedules and prices are on vallettaferryservices.com. It's cheaper and easier to grab a return at the start. In summer, the last ferry usually departs at midnight. On the way to Sliema, take a moment to look back. Valletta's bastions and skyline look incredible from the water. Ahead, you'll see the modern waterfront and hotels of Sliema. It's a striking contrast. Malta's layered history behind and its urban energy ahead. We'll talk about alternate return options on the way back, but honestly, this ride feels like a mini harbor cruise for under €2. Don't forget, check our profile for separate walking tour videos of both Sliema and Valletta. We've got those covered. Our travel audiobooks are now available. Explore iconic destinations through immersive storytelling and preview a full chapter for free. Tap the link to listen now. Now it's evening, and we're back in Sliema, one of Malta's busiest districts. The waterfront is alive with people, locals strolling, joggers zipping by, and tourists hunting down the next gelato stop. Before we board, it's good to know that Sliema is also a popular departure point for boat trips to nearby islands like Comino and Gozo. These smaller cruises leave from various spots along the promenade, and they're a great way to explore Malta's famous Blue Lagoon or spend a day on Gozo. Just be aware that trips are weather dependent. Strong winds or rough seas can lead to cancellations, especially outside the summer season. So, it's always smart to check ahead or book flexible tickets if you're planning an island day trip. The weather conditions can naturally affect the ferry's schedule too. As the sun dips lower, the harbor glows golden. It's a perfect time to head back to Valletta. The ferry terminal in Sliema is near the central promenade, not far from the Point Shopping Mall. Again, tickets are easy to grab on site or pay with contactless. Service usually runs every 30 minutes until late, but always check online or at the terminal for the day's schedule. The ride back to Valletta is short, about 7 minutes, but the view is completely different at dusk. Valletta's skyline begins to light up, and you'll see the Carmelite Dome and St. Paul's Spire illuminated against the sky. You don't get this kind of view from a bus or a car. Now let's talk options. A taxi might cost you 12 to 20 euros, depending on traffic and time of day. And speaking of traffic, crossing from Sliema to Valletta by road means circling inland, not ideal. The bus is cheaper, but also slower. It winds through Gjira and Messaida, which can take up to 30 to 40 minutes during busy hours. If you're not in the mood for climbing, you might consider using one of Malta's ride-hailing services. Uber, Bolt, eCabs, and a few smaller local apps are available. Just remember, some Valletta streets are pedestrian only, so drop-off points are limited. Still, the ferry? Totally worth it. It's peaceful, punctual, and gives you that movie scene arrival into one of Europe's most beautiful capitals. Before we wrap up, here's a bonus. There's another ferry from Valletta that heads over to the three cities, Birgu, Senglea, and Cospicua. This one departs below the Upper Baraka Gardens, and it's also run by Valletta Ferry Services. You can even take the Baraka lift down for easy access. The ride is not long, and it's another scenic trip, this time across the Grand Harbor, offering close-up views of historic fortifications and dockyards. We've got a full walking tour video on the three cities with all the details. Just check the link in our profile if you're curious. But our journey doesn't end here. We'd love to hear from you. Which stop was your favorite? Is there a particular moment that stood out to you? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're planning your own visit, we hope this guide has inspired you and made your trip easier to plan. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures.